Most home service companies are bleeding money and don't even realize it. Not from bad marketing, but from missed calls. Gold Eagle Services, a home service company out here in the US, was missing dozens of calls every week. But after deploying an AI voice agent across all of their touchpoints, they turned those missed calls into $23,758 in added revenue, and all of that in just 30 days. Now in this video, I will exactly show you how this system works and how you can build a similar one and implement into your business, into your home service company. And the craziest part, you don't need any kind of coding experience. So stick around with the video till the end, and by the end of the video, you will have your own AI voice agent system converting those missed calls into paying clients. So here is what we are going to cover in this video. First of all, I will show you a live demo of this AI agent so that you can see that how it talks, how it responds, and how it actually book appointments. And the main part, if it can actually turn those missed calls into paying clients. Secondly, I will show you a cost breakdown so that you can know that how much this type of system can cost you and how much ROI it can actually give you. And thirdly, I will walk you through the exact system step by step for your business. And at the end of the video, I will reveal how you can get the exact templates I use so you can literally copy paste and have your own AI calling system in under 24 hours. So if that sounds good to you, let's dive in.
Hi, this is Sarah from Home Pro. How can I help you today?
Hey Sarah, basically I'm facing an urgent issue. My kitchen sink is overflowing right now.
Got it. Sounds urgent. Can I get your zip code to confirm service availability?
Yeah, sure. My zip code is 20001.
Perfect. We do serve that area. Could you tell me a little more about what's happening with the sink, like when it started and anything you've tried so far?
Yeah, so in the morning I saw that the water is not passing by correctly. I
Thanks for
saw
letting
there
me
is,
know.
yeah, I saw there is an issue from the morning, but right now it is completely blocked. Maybe that's why the water is overflowing from the sink.
Got it. Thanks for explaining. All right. What's the service address?
Yeah, the service address is 443 Street, San Francisco.
Thanks. May I have your name and the best phone number to reach you?
Yeah, my name is James, and the best phone number is 12345678.
Thanks, James. Is this an urgent plumbing issue we should dispatch ASAP, or can it be scheduled for a little later?
Oh no, I need a urgent fix for this.
Okay, let me check the earliest technician availability for an urgent dispatch.
Yeah, sure.
We can get someone there tomorrow, 10:11 a.m. or 1 to 2 p.m. Which works for you?
1 to 2 p.m. works for me.
Perfect. I've scheduled your appointment for tomorrow between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. A technician will be there to take care of the issue. Anything else you need help with today?
No, Sarah, that's all. Thanks for the service.
All right, thanks for choosing Home Pro, James. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, have a great day. Bye. So now let me show you how much additional revenue you can make just by using this system into your business, right? So before I show you all of those cost calculation, let me just give you some information that we are going to do the calculation on respective of human labor and human cost. Okay, so let's dive in now. Let's say if you are receiving 100 calls per day and each of your employee can handle 50 calls per day, right? And your annual cost per employee is $40,000. Okay, and average call duration is around 3 minutes. Okay, so it will show that you will require two employees, right? And the cost of those employees monthly will be 6667 per month. Okay, now if I hit generate, it will show you the cost with AI and how much saving you can make. Okay, so without AI you will see that per month you are going to pay 6667, right, for the 12 month as well. Now with AI, you will see a big amount here, which is like the setup or the development fee which you are going to pay to a developer or to an agency who is going to build this system for you, right? Now this setup fee can vary very much, right? It can start from $2,000 to $10,000 to $50,000. So it really depends how much complexity the workflow of your business, right? So it really depends on all of those stuff, right? Now it is showing $16,000 right now, and as I said, it can vary, right? So even if we consider this $16,000, and by the way, if you want to know how much this type of system can cost you and how much ROI this type of system can give you, you can book a free one-to-one call with me where I can explain. We can hop on a call, we can discuss all of those things, right? So let's say if agency charges you $16,000 for this type of AI system, which really depends on the complexity, as I said previously, right? For the month zero, you will have a negative amount, right? Because you are right now paying, right? But from the second month, you will see that you are going to make additional 1.8k, right? For the third month you will make additional 7k. For the fourth month you are going to make additional 13k, because right now you are just paying for the AI usage, not for any kind of other development. But here without AI you have to pay monthly to the employees, right? But in AI is very much cost effective than our humans, or we humans. Okay, so you can see the monthly savings, and by the end of the year, if you keep using this system, you can additionally make $57,000, okay, just by implementing this system, right? Instead of a human, another receptionist, right? Now with this type of additional revenue or savings, not only you are making additional revenue, you are also upgrading your customer service, your service overall, because this type of AI agent will be available 24 into 7. It can literally do anything which a human can do, like booking appointments, doing follow-ups, right? Remember the customer's name, their other information, to make the call personalized. And as you know, AI don't have emotions, right? And as you have seen the demo as well, you can literally see how much human sounding they are, right? So not only you are saving money, you are also upgrading your service, right? So this is the cost breakdown overall. Now there is also a hidden cost. Let's say if with those two employees, if you are missing 10 calls per day and each of those calls cost you around X, right? Because of the system will run 24 into 7, you will not miss any single call, right? And that's why you can make 10x each and every day just by implementing the system. And now you can put your own X number to do the calculation, right? That how much additionally you can make per day, per month, and over the year, right? So these are the cost breakdown. And now I will jump into the technical parts on how you can build this kind of same system for your business if you want to build it by yourself, right? So let's jump into that. Now if you also want this kind of AI system for your business, you can book a free one-to-one call with me by using the link in the description. Now before we jump into the technical part, if you are new to the channel and don't know who I am, myself Sivam, and I am running an AI agency for the last 2 years where we are helping other businesses to implement AI so that they can make more money while saving time, right? Now how we actually do it, we actually starts with AI audit so that we can know the business process inside out. And in today's world, 95% of AI projects fail just because they dive into implementation without having any idea of the business's existing workflows or operations, right? So that's what we do and how we do. Now let's dive into the technical part. Now I am going to show you how you can build this type of same exact system for your business. So to build this kind of system, we will need Retell AI for building the voice agent and NA10 to build other backend automations, right? So Retell AI is basically a platform where you can build AI voice agents like I have shown in the demo without any coding experience or without any technical experience, right? And N18 is also a no code low code automation builder where you can build automation without having any kind of coding or technical knowledge, right? So first of all, by the way, if you want the template which I have used in this video, if you want the same exact template and if you don't want to build this stuff from scratch, you can join my community, and the link of the community will also be in the description. You can join my community and you can download all of the resources, all of the templates, or all of the blueprints I have used in the video, right? So first of all, if you, let's say, join my community, right, you will download the files and you have to import those files by clicking on import and then choose a file, and then you will have a JSON file. You can just click on the file and it will import all of the stuff here, right? Then same exact for the N8 templates, right? The backend automation, right? You have to click on three dots, you have to go to import from file, and then you can choose the JSON file and it will show you this scenario, right? After that, you can do the credential stuff. You have to connect your own Airtable or own CRM, your Google Sheets, which is pretty straightforward. You just need to go to each of the modules. You need to click on create new credential and you have to set up your credentials, right? Which is pretty straightforward. You don't need to worry about anything. Even if you got stuck with any step while connecting these modules, you can go to the docs, right? You can click on create new credential, you can open the docs to have a reference, right? It's pretty straightforward. You should not have any, problems with it, right? Okay, so these are the stuff. And now, for any chance, by any chance, if you can't join my community, I will pin comment the prompt of this AI agent. Okay, if I show you the prompt of the AI agent, so to build a voice agent, if you are not very technical or if you are not in the AI space, right, to build a voice agent, we first need to give it a instruction which we call prompt, right? So in the prompt we mention the AI agent's role, task, specific context, tips, right, example conversation, so that it can handle those conversation very well, right? So I will pin comment the prompt in the description or in the pinned comment, okay, so that you can just copy and paste and get started, okay? And if you want the full templates, you can join my community and you can get that from there, okay? So if I go through the agent, right, as you can see, we are using the latest model GPT-5, we are using Simo as voice, and we are using English as language, okay? We have mentioned the role that you are Sarah, a representative of HomePro, a service remodeling company in USA. Then the task, specific context, you can have a look in the comment and you can check the prompt out there as well, right? So you can see that I have put the examples. I have put for different scenarios, I have put different example conversations. I have mentioned the tone, and I have also mentioned the available functions which will actually allow our agent to book appointments or do any kind of other activities, right? So next, what you need to do, you need to build the functions which will actually allow us to connect our retail agent with other software using N8, like Airtable, Google Sheets, Google Calendar, or any other software you want to use, okay? So to build functions, what you need to do, you need to click on add. You need to do, you can use all of these pre-existing functions as well, but you need to actually create custom functions. You need to name it, like I have named it like check zip code, book job, check availability, right? So you need to name those, right? Then you need to put your webhook URL, which is this. So a webhook URL is basically a URL where you send all of the informations from your voice agent, right? So let's say this is your voice agent and this is your webhook URL. Okay, so when the AI agent or the voice agent is, you know, having a conversation with a client and gathering all of this information, it is going to send all of the information to a specific URL, which is basically this webhook URL, right? That's why you need to copy the webhook URL from here and you have to paste it into this section, right? And other than that, you also have to mention the JSON schema, which can easily be done. You just need to click on example one, you have to copy it and you have to go to chat gpt. By going to chat gpt, you have to tell it that I want to capture this information, and I want to capture this information, right? So by copying this, you can also use the form if you want, like describing the parameter whatever you want to capture during the conversation, right? You can do that, right? Now if I show you my uh, functions, you will see that I have mentioned a name, check availability. So this function is built for checking the availabilities in my calendar, right? And I have put the description as well. Use this function to check the availability of the technician responsible for fixing plumbing issue and the availability of the consultant for home renovation, right? I have mentioned the webhook URL, right? And then you will see I have mentioned the JSON schema as well. The JSON schema is very simple, like the name, I want to capture their name, their phone number, the issue, right? Their service address, the urgency type, right? And all of this information will be sent to this particular webhook URL. And after it is going to send to this particular webhook URL, we are going to use this for our rest of the workflow. Okay, so this is the check availability function, right? You can literally copy and paste by using this video. As you can see what type of thing I have let's say mentioned in this particular voice agent, what type of information we are collecting, right? Then we have another function which is check zip code, because for a home service business they probably serve a particular area or some particular zip codes, right? So we need to check the zip codes as well. So this is the function which will be responsible for checking the zip code, right? Again, what type of thing we are collecting? We are collecting their zip code only, and we are going to send the zip code to this webhook URL for the rest of the flow. I will show you the inherent flows after the Retell AI functions, so don't worry about that. So this is the second one. Then we have a final one which is book job. This function is responsible for book an appointment, to book an appointment basically, right? So this particular function is responsible to book an appointment, right? After we get the availability by using this function, we will use this function, or the agent will use this function to book the job. Okay, now you can see that we are capturing the appointment request time basically, right? And that's all, and we are sending that data into this particular webhook URL again. Okay, so that's the stuff here we are doing. And other than that, you can add your own knowledge base by clicking on here. You can add your maybe your website or some documents, right? You can add your own knowledge base by using this, right? Then we have speech settings basically, which I haven't done any customization. If you want, you can do, but I haven't done. Okay, and by the end of the call, if you need further details from the call, you can fetch those call by using this post call data retrieval. I haven't shown any kind of things in this video for using post call analysis or post call data retrieval, but if you go to my previous videos, you can check it out, right? So these are the things on Retell AI side, right? By the way, if you download the template from my community, you can literally convert, or you can literally import the same exact thing into your Retell AI account. Now if we go to the N8N account, which is the crucial part of this automation or for the AI agent, so we are using a single webhook URL for capturing all of the information, right? Then after capturing all of the information, as you can see, it look like this. So you will get the test URL, production URL. You have to copy this URL. You have to go to each of the functions and you have to paste your URL here to capture all of the information from your voice agent into your backend automation, right? So we are using a single URL for capturing all of this. Now because we are doing that, we need to have a switch node where we can separate them, right? And we are using the function's name as a identifier, that what type of function it has called and what type of information we will get, right? So as you can see, the function name check zip code, check availability, book job, right? So that's the thing. After that, for it, you can see there is three routes, which is depends, because we have three functions, there is three routes after that, right? So the first route is to check zip code. To check zip code, we have included some zip codes into our Google Sheet, and we are using this Google Sheet as a database of zip codes which we actually serve, or the business actually serve, right? So you can implement your own system, or you can add your own CRM where you have mentioned the zip codes instead of a Google Sheet. Now we are getting, as you can see, this is get rows, so we are going to get all of those rows right from the Google Sheet and the zip codes which we serve. Then we are going to filter out, all of those zip code which is not mentioned, okay, which is not mentioned by the user, okay. And if we found any zip code which is mentioned by the user, we will know that it is the area we serve. In that case, we will respond with webhook. We will say that we serve that area, right? We will use a respond to webhook node and we will say we serve that area, okay. And if we don't found any similar entries in the Google Sheet with the same zip code, we will say we don't serve that area. So this is the basic logic, okay. And between that we have like if else statement to make it work. Now the second function, okay. So the second function we have is check availability, where we need to check the available time slots into our calendar. So first of all, for that, what we are doing, we are basically creating those contact or those entries into our CRM. For now we are using, as you can see, we are using Airtable, right? But you can use different CRM as well. Now depending on what type of solution they need, if they need urgent solution, then we have a different route. And if they need a solution which can be scheduled, right, it is going to go into a different route, right? Both are same, as you can see, because at the end of the day we are checking the available time slots into our calendar, right? Now first we are going to check the available slots into our calendar by using the Google Calendar. Now you may have some other software where you have to check. In that case, you can add those software here, right? And you can reference the docs of N8N on how to connect it and how to do all of those stuff. Then we are using a basic LLM step, which is going to identify the booked slots. We are mentioning the what are the booked slots, what are our working hours, what is the current date and time, and what is the time which has been requested by the user. Then it will answer with his response according to user's query, right? Same for this. And lastly, we have our third route to book the job or book the appointment, right? Same for this, we have mentioned all of the stuff that requested time to book the appointment, right? Then we will use a create an event node to book the appointment. We will have our start time, which we are going to get from this start field or edit field, okay, or from our webhook, right? And then we are going to say, after booking the appointment, we are going to say, okay, I have booked the slot for the time which we are going to get from the previous module, and our technician will be there to assist you with the problem. Okay, so this is all in the technical stuff. So yeah, these are the technical stuff, and I have already mentioned that how you can get the template for yourself and how you can get started. By the way, if you get the template, you just need to do a couple of things. you need to change the webhook URL for obvious reasons. Okay, sorry for that. You need to change the webhook URL with your webhook URL, obviously, right? You need to connect your own database or your own Airtable account, which is pretty straightforward, right? You don't have to worry about it. Even if you stuck with any problem, you can let me know in the comments, but still you can go to the docs, you can open the docs, and you can see how you can connect those stuff. And after that you can literally connect, right? And also you have to connect your Google Sheet, you have to connect your Google Calendar. So these are the 4 things you have to connect: your Airtable, your Google Sheet, your Google Calendar, and your nothing. That's all, right? And if you are using any kind of other CRM like Go High Level or anything else, you can refer to the docs of N8N, or you can let me know in the comments so that I can make another video by using that particular CRM, right? So that's all for the video. And if you want this kind of system for your business as well, as I said, you can book a free one-to-one call with me, and the link will be in the description. Have a great day.